know there was a comment in here, but the Elite 11 camp was just completed, and Oklahoma signee Jackson Arnold was voted as Elite 11 MVP. So again, I think just in that tradition of Oklahoma having kids at the quarterback position that perform really well, highly recruited. Again, Arnold is a kid that was a 4-star, has been elevated to a 5-star, and then I think he could be he'll be a good. I think he'll be a good one. But yeah, just seeing that was in the news a couple of days ago, him winning the MVP of that camp. And then just a couple more recruits that could, from everything that I'm hearing, Mark, Oklahoma could have in the neighborhood of 5 to as much as 8 or 9 commitments in the commitments for this class in the month of July through that dead period. So a few to keep an eye on. We've talked a little bit about Caden Green, offensive lineman out of Missouri, Lee Summit, Missouri, who's a guy that has been trending to Oklahoma for a while. Took a visit to Missouri last week. Was, according to him, one of his better visits. Still think, maybe it puts a little bit of a wrench into that, but still think he's very, very, very pro Oklahoma. And I think Oklahoma still gets his pledge. He will commit as of right now, unless something changes, July 8th. So next Friday, he will, he will make his commitment to either Oklahoma or Missouri, or I think Nebraska is another team that's in the mix. But a couple of other offensive guys that, honestly, Mark, the way it's trending, would not be surprised if it happened this weekend, but certainly, in the early parts of July. So Jaquezi Pedaway, 4-star wide receiver, number 8 ranked wide receiver in the country, top 50 overall, is a guy that is trending very, very highly for Oklahoma. And then Dalen Smothers is another kid. He's a running back, 4-star, 9th ranked overall running back in the country from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I think both of those kids are somebody that are a couple of kids that you'll see, if not this weekend, pretty soon in the early month of July.
Yeah, Smothers is a guy that we talked about on our Florida State show. The crystal ball is directed toward Oklahoma, but Florida State's right there, and they are getting a few crystal ball indicators as well. You got to think that Brent Venables, well, being the name that he is and having been in the game at an elite level for as long as he has, I'm sure he has connections all over the country, but the North Carolina connection to Oklahoma wouldn't necessarily have been frequent in the past, but you got to think that on that side of the country that he continues to have his connections there as well.